After 70, one of the quietest fears people live with isn't a diagnosis, it's what happens to their legs. You may not talk about it, but you feel it. Legs that tire faster than they used to, heaviness that shows up after short walks, feet that feel cold even when the room is warm, or a sense that standing up takes more effort than it should. And the most unsettling part is how easy it is to brush this off as just age, when deep down something feels different. What if the problem isn't your muscles at all, but the blood trying to reach them? What if your legs aren't weak because they're old, but because they're quietly being undersupplied, minute by minute, step by step? Many people over 70 slowly change their routines without even realizing why. They walk less, sit more, avoid stairs, choose closer parking spots, not because they want to, but because their legs seem to demand it. At first, it's subtle, a little cramping, a little numbness, a feeling that your legs just don't wake up the way they used to. And because it doesn't happen all at once, it doesn't feel urgent. But poor blood flow never announces itself loudly. It shows up gradually, disguising itself as stiffness, fatigue, or normal aging, while quietly limiting oxygen, nutrients, and warmth to the lower body. This is where the most dangerous belief takes hold, the idea that leg weakness, cold feet, swelling, or heaviness are simply unavoidable after 70. That belief delays action, and delay is exactly what circulation problems thrive on. Because when blood flow slows, muscles don't get the oxygen they need to stay strong, nerves don't fire the way they should, and balance becomes less reliable. And balance, as you know, is everything. Falls don't usually come from dramatic accidents. They come from tired legs, delayed reactions, and muscles that don't respond quickly enough when the body needs them to. What makes this even more concerning is that poor circulation doesn't just affect how your legs feel today, it shapes what your future looks like. Reduced blood flow can lead to muscle wasting, slower healing, increased pain, and a growing dependence on sitting instead of moving. Over time, this quietly chips away at independence. Walking becomes optional, then difficult, then avoided. And once movement is reduced, circulation slows even further, creating a cycle that's hard to break unless something changes. After 70, this problem accelerates for a reason. Blood vessels naturally stiffen with age, arteries narrow, the heart has to work harder to push blood downward against gravity, and long periods of sitting, something many seniors do more often without realizing it, make circulation even worse. That's why legs often feel heaviest after resting, not after moving, and why standing up after sitting can feel unsteady or uncomfortable. This isn't weakness, it's physics and biology working against you. Now here's where things become interesting and where most people are never properly informed. Circulation isn't just about exercise or heart health. It's also deeply connected to micronutrients, especially certain vitamins that support blood vessel function, nerve signaling, and oxygen delivery. And one vitamin in particular stands out because it plays a direct role in helping blood vessels relax, widen, and respond properly, especially in the legs, where circulation is already under the most strain. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin, has a unique relationship with blood flow. It supports the production of molecules that help blood vessels expand, allowing blood to move more freely through narrowed or stiffened arteries. This isn't about forcing the heart to pump harder, it's about making it easier for blood to reach the places it needs most. When circulation improves, legs often feel warmer, lighter, and more responsive. Muscles receive more oxygen, nerves function more smoothly, and walking feels less like a chore and more like something the body remembers how to do. What surprises many people is how common low levels of this vitamin are in older adults. As we age, absorption declines, Appetite changes, and diets often become more limited. Many seniors eat less variety, fewer nutrient-dense foods, and more processed options that lack the vitamins needed to support circulation. Over time, this creates silent deficiencies that don't show up as dramatic symptoms, but show up as cold legs, tingling feet, fatigue, and reduced endurance. When blood flow improves, the effects ripple outward. Better circulation means muscles recover faster. It means nerves communicate more clearly. It means balance improves because the lower body is actually being supplied the way it's supposed to be. And while no vitamin is a miracle, supporting circulation at this level can make the difference between legs that constantly demand rest and legs that feel capable again. This is why so many people notice changes not in dramatic ways, but in daily moments. Standing up feels steadier, walking feels smoother, feet feel warmer at night, and that constant heaviness begins to lift. These are not random improvements. They're signs that blood is finally reaching areas that have been quietly deprived for years. But here's the part that matters most. Circulation problems don't fix themselves. Ignoring leg symptoms doesn't make them disappear. It allows them to deepen. The earlier circulation is supported, the easier it is to maintain mobility, confidence, and independence. Waiting until walking becomes painful or balance becomes unreliable makes recovery much harder. Most people focus on their legs only when something goes wrong, but the truth is, your legs are often the first place circulation problems show up, and the first place you can notice improvement if you pay attention early. Cold feet, cramps, numbness, heaviness, slow walking, these are not just inconveniences, they are messages. The real question now isn't whether circulation matters. It's whether your legs are getting what they need right now, today, to support the life you want to keep living. Because after 70, protecting blood flow isn't about vanity or comfort. It's about staying mobile, staying steady, and staying independent for as long as possible. And sometimes the most powerful changes don't come from pushing harder, but from supporting the body in ways it quietly needs but rarely gets.